building, again, a really unique way of hosting shows. My earliest ones were in Decentraland. It was cool because they did have the technology to Streamlabs OBS like video into it, but it was tough on the computer. I just was never able to at the early time. Like I was able to perform, but not experience it because of the RAM and power it had on my original computer. But I was testing very early on. Like I was on After Party when it was beta. I don't know if you guys know what After Party is. It's mostly a Web2 brand. They host a lot of TikTok people in California, but I was part of them. Like I tested like decentralized social media like early 2021, like January 2021. Like I was on BitClout, I was on DSO, whatever. Like obviously I'm on Lens now, but I always love experimenting. Like I think that's what's so special. But obviously the metaverse stuff really quickly, pushed, and I wanted to be someone who was doing things that weren't done before. I want to be a first mover. I want to be the person where if you think back in 10 years, oh, what was your first metaverse show? Or what do you remember from your first metaverse show? I want you to say TROPIX, right? Like everyone remembers their first concert IRL, right? So I think the way I can try to merge the two worlds, we've experimented so much, even, at NFT NYC with CloneX fam, with merging IRL and digital at the same time. That was the first. I just love doing things that, again, like bring people together, but it's not always going to be about the people in real life because you're going to have people to support you elsewhere, all over the world. So just finding ways to connect both at the same time.
And what I love about you is that every single time you just look like you are having so much fun. You've got a big smile on your face. I mean, I remember the doing the videos for the NYC show, and just you were performing to the metaverse. I mean, obviously you were performing to the bar that you were in as well, but you were looking in the camera, even though you couldn't see us. I mean, I know you could kind of see us on your computer, but you couldn't see the real people. You were performing to us, and it felt in the metaverse like you were really there on the big screen and just having so much fun.
Yeah, and he would shout out our names, and he made us feel very, very special. And that
it's really cool. No, it was dope.
I find that so puzzling because it's I feel like when you're a metaverse DJ, you're kind of like disconnected from the whole thing, but then like you clearly have the skill of being connected and understanding like what the people need at that time. But before I go on to my next question, I want to say, if you're just joining us now, we are hosting a pre-party at the moment. The Spaces is that for TROPIX's music release, first song in 2 to 3 years, which is crazy. And we're going to have a party in on Cyber, and it's a completely custom built space thanks to On Cyber, right? They're the ones that did it. Or who did it actually? Let's give some credit.
Yep, and you'll be able to see the credit so just so you guys know, we're going to drop the link to the On Cyber in here so you guys are prepared later on in here, and then we're also the website. But I do shout out everyone in both, which is what I want to do, and I see people are low-key finding their way in here a little bit. But specific OBJ, he is an amazing architect in On Cyber's community. And when I spoke to the On Cyber team, they definitely recommended him to be the person and of like to design it. And we hit it off on conversation of thinking about it, like the vision. It took definitely a lot of time and effort into thinking about how we want to, again, storytell, right? How we want to incorporate the song, but also how can you buy into the experience in the actual metaverse too, like not just the website. Like this is almost a website in itself, like, but also like the storytelling, the meeting the artist, the meet TROPIX, how we all met. Like how did I meet Mattis? How did I meet Jay Shaw? What is the meaning of the song, about the song? Like everything is in this metaverse. So when you're at the party, you're going to be able to enjoy yourself with the music, watch me live, right? It's going to be on video, right? But also go to the cabanas. There's your T's, right? There's cabanas. And you're going to be able to experience and read all the information about the song and the information, but also look into the experience that I'm doing for this song that, again, like, is my way of trying to do something different that has never been done before. Because I really think it could be something really cool that could show other artists like what they could do to merge the worlds.
Yeah, for sure. And if there's anybody that wants to come up and ask any questions or just hang with us, please feel free to request up. TROPIX, what do you think the future of metaverse DJing is gonna like evolve into? Do you see like any developments, anything that you're excited about? Are you going to be using your clone more in the future? What's the plans?
Yeah, I think I've made it pretty comfortable that my clone is kind of my digital side. I think I always, again, merge both sides. You guys saw, like, yesterday I was on the field at the New York Mets Stadium, City Field, and I was doing a CloneX video, and then I was doing a regular face video. And it's, I always want to merge the world. So I think, you know, this technology is only going to get better, right? And the experience is only going to get more seamless, easier as we move on, with Apple entering the space and, the experimentation with AR, VR, and the merge of both worlds, right? So I'm all for it. I definitely want to experiment more in terms of experiences, to get more animated with my clone, like live, like connected. But this was a really great step. And what I learned a lot from this release is, what a amazing group of community members we have in Artifact, really wanting to support, like me, and want to help in different ways and design and make cool things. And, it's really special because, again, like, it's only so much you could do independently. I had amazing people help me throughout this way, but it's tough as an artist to really, because you're expected to do more than just music right at this point. But I love it. Like, I love being a creator. I love being in front of the camera. I love performing. It's just, it can get chaotic with everything. And that's the reason why I haven't released music, right? Is, there's so much else, that you want to do. So I'm just really happy to be back. It's going to be consistent. I'm not going to have a break anymore. But I really just want to make an impact and let people know, I'm not just a metaverse DJ. I am a music artist, producer, and a creator. And, that's how I see myself as. And I think this song will really show people truly, like, the full vision of kind of who I am. And, really with the song of aligning it with TROPIX and my sound and, the meaning of the music and all of that.
Let's go, baby! I'm so excited. Half an hour to go. No, less than that. No, it's a whole hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the?
I need a little break.
We have Yobs.
I need to get ready. I need to get the video ready.
No, you can't leave
it's
us.
A lot. I have like 40 messages from them building the metaverse in the background, making sure they're tagging me. There's like, we should remove this. I'm
Sorry,
I'm trying my best.
You're here with us now.
No, of course. But this is why I want to dedicate 100% to this space, because, again, everyone's dedicating 100% to listening to me, and I appreciate it. I trust everyone else doing what they're doing. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I really would love to tell more about, what the song means, and then kind of move into what experience with the NFT, with the physical, and move into that a little bit before I know we have people wanting to, join in here.
Yeah, for sure. I want to know more about the song. It is such a sick song. It's so vibey. Me and Yops played it in the car and it was just amazing. So can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yeah. So for the weekend. So if you guys think about it, like, just like Ferry said before, what's your plans for the weekend? What are you doing for the weekend? Oh, you want to hang out for the weekend? Oh, I'm here for the weekend. I'm doing this for the weekend. For the weekend, right? So that's what it comes to, right? It's crazy because there's not a song really out there that's named just 3 words, for the weekend. And it's something that we all relate to. And when we say those words, it's something good or fun or vacation or having a good time. You want to plan something. You want to do something good, a great experience. So the song is about making the most of the time you have with the people you love, and especially over the weekend, right? You want to make the most of the time you have. And again, like when people are traveling, when you're spending times with loved one, you want to make the most of the time you got for the weekend, obviously. So the song is less, about making the moment count. There's definitely, the lyrics are driven towards that. You'll be listening where it's like, I'm hopping on the plane tomorrow. Like, not like I'm just talking through like a sentence. Not it doesn't sing I'm hopping on a plane tomorrow, but about getting on a plane the next day. But the song, like what I really love about this song is, and this is like from a music perspective, and I like to try to articulate it where it makes sense for everyone. So how I like to do it is I like to blend a lot of different genres together, right? So I like to blend EDM, right? So you have your house, your techno, your regular EDM, right? And then you have your pop and mainstream. You have regular artists. You have, think about like Calvin Harris back in the day with Summer, or How Deep Is Your Love, or like those types of sounds, or like that connection, right? Melodic dance pop, mainstream, right? You could listen to it on the radio. You could listen to it on radio, car radio, windows down, all that. So, this song, like a lot of it, like it gets more complex as it goes. So the instrumentation, the snares, the rolls where you hear like the like that type of stuff, it becomes more aggressive as the song goes on, because you're realizing you're losing time with the person you want to spend more time with, right? So the emotions take into play. Then, what I do, I love doing drops, right? I don't like to do too pop or mainstream, because I love when it has space where people can think about things other than the lyrics, right? Because I want you guys to sing along during it and think about all the good things about those lyrics. But then during the drop, you got to think about it where it's like you're thinking about all the good memories you have, all the nostalgia, all that euphoria, right? Like that's what the depth of the drop really gives you. And then, it progresses on where the instrumentation gets quicker, you have triplets, you have, and then it breaks down at the end, right? So that's how I could describe the song in like almost like the best way possible, and like kind of merging everything.
Well thought out. Everything has been thought out. And I am. Oh my god! Look at these people. I didn't even realize we have Yobs, Kevin, and Boo. You guys are just sitting there so quietly, so cute. Hi. Let's go to Yobs first, and then we should definitely get talking about those boxes as well. So let's get to Yobs, and then Kevin, and then Boo. Hi, Yobs.
Hello, what's going on? Just thought I come up, hang out with you guys, but also throw a lot of love to TROPIX. I honestly remember like coming into the space, like when you said everyone remembers their like first concert, and like everyone remembers that like they're gonna remember their first like first party is always gonna be TROPIX for me. And like when you said that, I was like, "Wow, that's actually crazy." I hadn't like thought about it, but when like I get asked, like in the future, it's always gonna be that. So I think that's like super cool. I just love like your charisma, your energy, always like on 110%. And it's bonkers to me still, because like I don't know if like many people know, but I used to DJ, and like we also used to stream. I used to stream as well, but I could never imagine doing both of them at the same time, because there's like so much going on. Like you're orchestrating the vibes, but then on the stream side, you've probably got like 3 screens up there, like 4 chat rooms open, like one on Twitch, one on like on Cyber. It's actually like, and then on top of that, like while you're DJing, you're like feeding like video feeds as well. So it's not just like a stream of you like DJ. It's like you've put visuals for us. Like it's all absolutely crazy. But so kudos to you first of all. But what we want, like what I want is like I need you to take a picture of the other side. So we're seeing you and you're like bringing the vibes, but I want to see like what you're seeing when all of this is going down.
So I got you. So if you really want that, I'm gonna have a camera on me, so I just won't change the video, and you'll see all the chaos that goes behind the DJing, because like you said, I'm doing the DJing, but I'm also changing scenes on Streamlabs, so it changes. All those visuals are not like automatic. Like I'm doing all those, and like I'm trying to put together again like different experiences for you guys, and obviously I'm trying to interact in the chat and promote. Like it's tough. Like I'm in this space, but it's so hard for me to like again tweet it out or retweet or show like it's tough when you're in the moment, like to do those things, like again, like sharing the metaverse party or sharing that. So I'm going to need all the Clone fam and everyone listening here, all the community support to take as many videos and screenshots and possible. And I promise I'll show you the back end during this party. We'll be talking a little bit as well, but can kind of dive into that. But I appreciate you, Yobs, a lot.
Nah, much love. Keep it up, man. Keep smashing it. Absolutely love it. I can't wait for the party tonight. Let's go.
It was that warehouse party, wasn't it? First one. I will remember that as well. I remember walking in thinking like, oh, this is going to be a bit lame. And sort of, an hour later, I'm still there on the dance floor. Actually, no, the after party when everyone else had left, I was still like there dancing, going, this is amazing. I can't believe we're having so much fun.
Yeah, I remember like there was one moment where I forgot, like it was like the day before we did that party. We did that we pulled that together in like 15 hours. That like whole experience, me, Meta Mike, and everyone. I was like, I was in Mario Kart, like like someone sent me Hyperfly. I think it was Beb, and I was like, what is this? And then I got in and it was like, drag this in, and I'm like, what? And then I saw I could be the character, and like obviously Vega dropped his GTA that week, and it was just awesome. I was like, oh yeah, we're about to get into a whole nother realm of metaverse experiences. So I remember that definitely clear is like that we turned that warehouse party like within 15 hours to make sure we could put, because we wanted to just throw a party right away.
I also just want to throw in as well, like with all of these like metaverse experiences and like on cyberspaces and like just metaverse spaces, like anytime I've like gone into them, they're so amazing and incredible, but you like spend 5 minutes or something and then there's not like a vibe there. But it was the same, like Ford was saying, when we went in there, I was not expecting what happened, me staying there for like the whole hour just dancing with my avatar.
Yeah, I said I was going to do like a 30-minute set. It turned into like a 2-hour set.
Do you know what? I think it does make a big difference, though, if you all know each other in the space. I think if you went into like a random big room with a whole bunch of random people that you didn't know, it would be a different experience. But because it's all people, I mean, we kind of know even though a lot of us haven't met each other, we know each other pretty well because we do a lot of hanging out and a lot of talking. So the kind of chat was all, it was you felt like you were there with your mates. And I think that does make a big difference.
I don't know, Foud. Right now, I'm dancing with this random gnome. We got a circle of like.
You guys are being low key about it though, like
yeah.
I see. There's like a small clone in the middle, then everyone's dancing around them, just doing that like shuffle.
We crip walk in with the gnome and the little guy in the middle.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's low key quite creepy.
We're ready for the weekend.
This looks like a bloody ritual. What are you guys doing to the poor thing? Oh my god, Kevin! Kevin's praying to the little gnome.
I would say people could guess the backslash. That's all I'm going to say.
Guess the backslash. If you've been paying attention, you would know, okay? Hi, Kevin. How you doing?
I'm sorry I leaked the link.
No. It's everything's working. So if you guys look on the walls, everything's online and ready to go. There's no set time.
It looks amazing. We're already having way too much fun in here. And for those of you who aren't in here, join our dance circle. It's amazing.
We're going all night, by the way. I mean, it's at least a 3-hour party, 6 to 9. Oh, there's also we have to dive into the
This is going to be lit.
Yeah, yo, it's going to be a party.
Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to expect?
Yeah, so there's 3 components to this release, right? You have the song release normal, so you have it on all platforms. So you guys can listen to it Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, like all of the platforms, right? Encouraged to listen wherever you are comfortable with, right? Next up, you have the Metaverse release party, which is now going to be teased, and the link, soon is going to be dropped. But the Metaverse release party is a one-of-one, custom-built, unique experience built on Uncyber in partnership. And basically, you'll go inside, and there's going to be a 3-hour party experience. But this is going to be open. I'm going to do multiple parties over the span of 3 weeks. I'll explain why 3 weeks. But it's going to be a pub where people can experience and view the website, right? Because I have the website. as well, in a different way, right? Because they're both websites in a different way. Like the metaverse, I wanted to make the metaverse release party like a place where you can, again, almost feel like you can get all the information for the drop in one place. So you're going to learn a lot, again, about meeting who I am, how we all met, like as artists, and what the song is about. Get into the experience, and then just have a good time. And then the third one is the most exciting part, which we didn't get to yet, which is the physical collectible box, which is kind of crazy. Where, again, this is where I'm trying to do something that hasn't been done before by an artist, or again with a music NFT or NFT in general. I don't even know, but I'm just trying to do something really cool. Again, so you guys might have seen the bucket hat that a lot of you guys have, right? You guys might have seen the flag, the cape that you guys are wearing, right? So these are actually not just digital items. These are physical items. And I've been repping them, as you could see. I've had some, and I'm going to be showing more videos of it, maybe in the actual, during the metaverse party too. But these are physical items. So there are 4 things that you can buy, right? So the goal is to find a way where, again, like it's value, like, so this is my first music NFT, right? So when you're thinking for the weekend NFT, right, you're thinking music NFT, you're thinking about an artist, right? What is different is there's 2 boxes, right? So we'll start with the core. There's 2 items that you can buy, right? Individual items. You could buy the bucket hat by itself. You could buy the flag by itself, right? So those are, again, all the items you could buy with USD or ETH. It's integrated, everyone, through Shopify, through my website. So all the items are actually on Shopify. So everything you're filling out is through Shopify's platform. All the backend goes through Shopify. So what happens is the 2 boxes, right? There's one called the standard box, and there's one called the collectibles box. So there's 2 different price points, $59 and $95. So again, that converts to ETH, whatever 95 is during that time, that's what it is. So the standard box has your core items, right? It's just a normal box. It has your flag, your bucket hat, your stickers. There's going to be a ticket stub. We're going to do a onboarding collectible POAP for new people, right? Because the goal is this box could be bought by someone on Instagram or TikTok or any of that, because they have that ability, right? Because I have the integration with Shopify. Now, what gets interesting is the $95 option, which is the collectible box. Now, it's a little upgrade in price, but I would love to explain everything to that and the meaning behind that. So for this drop, right? So you're going to have your core item. So everything in the normal box will be in the next box, in the collectible box. However, there's going to be a claim code in the box to claim your music NFT, which will be on the Ethereum blockchain, normal, but it's in the box. So you're buying the box, right? But you're not minting the NFT on the blockchain right away. So this is a very interesting concept, because in the box, you're getting the music NFT as well, but also there's going to be extra items, not the core, that are going to be limited across different boxes, right? There's going to be gamification. There's also going to be a metaverse release party ticket stub that's going to be numbered. There's going to be autographs. There's going to be a cool thing, a collectible trading card almost in a way. But trying to gamify, merge it where there's extra collectibles, where there might be an item out of 15. And remember, only the collectibles box could get those types of items in it, right? The standard is just your normal standard. But in this music NFT, you're getting extra items. You're getting the music NFT as well, that you'll be able to sign in, connect to my website, and start your first time in the TROPIX ecosystem with your first music NFT. So that's the goal. So let's say you want to stock a box and rock a box or whatever, not whatever. You can open one box, you can claim your music NFT, get all your stock one, and maybe in a year you could sell that box normal to anyone. Like you could sell on, I don't know, but the music NFT is still in it, right? So it's gone unclaimed. So you're almost gamifying it where you could sell that box where you don't know what collectible items are in it, or what the music NFT wasn't claimed. So whoever buys the box actually at a later date could actually get the music NFT first, and also open which collectibles. So I'm trying to merge the gamification, collectibles, physical, merging of Web 2, Web 3, music NFTs at a price point I think is fair. Again, like if you can't afford that, I've tried to give different options where you could buy the bucket hat, or you could buy the flag, or you could buy the standard box. But the biggest thing with the collectibles box is that's going to be the way where I'm going to be able to connect with my biggest fans, my biggest supporters, finding unique ways to interact, to grow, and build the ecosystem where it's song one onwards, right? This is my first song I'm releasing in Web3. So you guys have seen what I've done with everything, the interoperability with all these projects. The future, like this box is just a TROPIX box. Think about song 2, 3, 4. Interoperability, collaborating with projects, limited edition items that are not bucket hat or flag. It's different items, but storytelling, but are different experiences. Like every song is going to be different. And that's what I want to connect the dots with. But everything's going to matter because it's all going to be connected. So I'm actually, I figured that was actually a really good way to say that box, because it really is kind of crazy when you think about it, where you're going on, you can buy, so you can actually, on the website, you could buy these or on Cyber. So you can actually go on Cyber into the Metaverse party and buy the box as your party, which is so dope. So it's through Shopify. So it's literally basic. So we're using DePay, and that's one of the integrations for Shopify. I think Azuki used it, but basically what you do is you enter all your information, obviously, and then when you get to checkout, it will ask you to, use DePay, and then it will connect your MetaMask, and it will give you the correct number. If you don't want to use credit card, you can use ETH. So that's for all the products, merging all the worlds. And that's kind of where my mindset is with these boxes, but I have no expectations. I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, this is my first music NFT. It's completely different. The only way you could get the music NFT is in the box. There is, so I did have my TROPIX Story Genesis last year, which is the 1 of 1s, the 10 1 of 1s, and the 50 culmination, which is the 10 years of TROPIX. So what I'm doing cool with them is if you hold a Genesis NFT, you can buy the NFT, the NFT box at the price at the regular box at $59. So that's my way of giving back to my Genesis holders as well. Also, the 1 of 1 holders will be able to actually claim one music NFT for free as well once the boxes are being distributed. So the last thing I have to say, which I didn't mention, is so it's not a one-day thing. This is going to be open for 3 weeks. So my goal is, what I said before is 3-week time period. So I'm going to basically, you have 3 weeks to buy your boxes, 3 weeks to buy your merch, and then I'm going to close the shop. And then that's when the process will be going with the distribution shipping. And I'm doing, so you guys know, I'm doing everything myself, handmade, in terms of packing the boxes, getting, everything is different art. Everything's coming back to my house, and I'm literally packing all the boxes with love. So it's the only way I could have thought to do this. I try to pull this off. I've been procrastinating a little bit because I thought it was impossible, but I really want to thank everyone for helping out and being part of it, because to see the metaverse and see everything come together and see how ease of use the Shopify is right now, it's really special. And I'm excited for people to support.
TROPIX, don't tell them you've been procrastinating. Come on. Leave those details for yourself. We have Boo also up in here. Boo, how's it going?
Yo, what's up? Yo, clip that 5 minutes ago. He dropped down some really good alpha. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I came up here to throw your flowers at you. Man, meeting you a year ago, I remember I came up to you during the event. I put my arm around you. I go, how old are you? You're like, I'm 25. I'm like, man, keep on going. Keep on cooking like you just did. You cooked so hard. That wasn't even a shill. Take my money. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. The way you have it all integrated in here, I love that. The song is catchy as fuck. I hope it gets out on the radio. I keep singing it to myself, and then I'm like, wait, that's TROPIX song. That's not something I heard on the radio. That's my boy TROPIX. Shout you out for that. What you're building right here is an incredible deck that you could totally pitch to Fortnite, my dude, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the On Cyber world. We're all in here having a good time. I got to run to the UPS store so I can come back.
I think it's time to drop it. I think it's time to drop for everyone now.
Drop it.
And what I wanted to tell you was if you needed help with shipping, I can help you out with shipping too, so you don't have to worry about spending too much money on that. I got you on that. We know with logistics. Just wanted to do that. Shout out TROPIX. Mad love.
No, Boost. Thank you, brother. It means a lot. I've really thought about this. And shout out to D First. He's the speaker. He's been helping me along the way from the music NFT world. to really get perspective. But I've really, asked a lot of people. Like, I built these pitch decks and like thought about it. I had other ideas, but I really just, again, wanted to do something that just was dope, that figured out where I could do something that's a bit, because again, like, I have to figure out a way to be a sustainable artist and and build a business model that gives value, but also doesn't take away or extract from your community or extract. Like, that's why the prices are like connected to the physical products. There's going to be physical expenses. Like, I really wanted to do something where it connected, but the metaverse party, we really have to drop that link because I think people are excited to see it.
Wait.
But
We got Defresh.
yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
We need to go to Defresh first, and then we can do it. You've created a souvenir shop in this metaverse, which is freaking crazy, and it's very, very cool. I want that bucket hat for real. Defresh, how's it going?
Hey, it's so good. I'm really excited to be here. You guys are crushing the space. Shout out the Artifact community. Definitely have been putting on for TROPIX during this whole thing. And I'll be quick so we can get to the link dropping and all that stuff. But, I just want to put a little context into really like how unique of a drop this is. Me and TROPIX got together talking about this. It's been a while, probably at least 6 months now. And, I've been on the music NFT side of things for about 2 years now. And I've seen a lot about how the space works, how drops work, how people are doing their NFTs. And I've done a lot of planning with different artists. And I definitely want to highlight like how unique and what's kind of gone into building out this experience. Because, if you're not very familiar with the, how music NFTs go, the average music NFT, drop for an artist is, you take your song, whether it's an MP3 or a wave, you take a cover art file and you basically mint those two together into an NFT and you sell this digital collectible, which, a lot of times it will kind of just sit in people's wallets, right? You collect it because you like the song, you collect it because you like the artist. A lot of them aren't really doing a whole lot for people other than, you're supporting the artist. And when TROPIX and I, got together talking about this, he was like, listen, I've got this idea. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if this is something that we can necessarily bring all together, but is this something that we can figure out? I said, yeah, there's a lot of tools. There's a lot of independent, companies that don't actually necessarily like mint music NFTs, but they have a lot of tools for creators to be able to use. So we actually end up with a lot of different partners with a lot of different moving parts. Companies like Bonfire, Decent XYZ is where we're doing the minting. Bonfire, is a tool that they do, front ends. They do websites for artists that are, wallet connected. TROPIX mentioned we're, using Shopify. So going outside the Web3 space to offer, the merch and where you can actually purchase that. And bringing it all in and making sure it all gets connected to Web3 was like, honestly, quite a bit of an undertaking. And we've been doing a ton of work on it. But it's at the point where, TROPIX coming out and dropping this, not having put out any music in Web3 yet, it's really going to show like you can put a lot of care into this. You can put a lot of thought into this and create products that, not only are going to have the digital collectible side of it, but you can really marry a great physical experience to it as well. Because like me, I'm a music fan. Like that's how I got into the space. Was I love music. I wanted to work with musicians. I wanted to look at new ways to support artists. People still love physical merch. You love to get that thing to hold in your hand. We're seeing, the digital wave across, varying different ecosystems. Why not music as well? So that's what's just amazing to me about this drop is the way it all came together, the way that we're able to bring in a lot of different really interesting companies and partners to bring this cohesive, merch drop together, and bringing the metaverse experience in is huge. And I think these are the types of things that you can do to not only get like other people from outside of the Web3 space interested in the technology and the music and everything we're doing, but also like other companies, right? Like there's a way to get with other companies and, start to look at, hey, how do you want to get involved with the boxes that we're doing? We're building a community. How can we bring you into our community? So really, this is just kudos to TROPIX. This is a huge drop. We're really excited for it. And like Boo was saying, I've been listening to the song for a couple of weeks now. I've been privy to it being on the inside. But there were times where I'm just sitting in my house and I'm like, what is this song that's stuck in my head? And I realized it's, TROPIX, it's for the weekend. I'm like, oh my God, this song is an absolute banger. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the rollout. Plenty of time for you guys to look into and grab this. We're going to be doing events over the next few weeks. So, I'm just excited to be involved, and gotta say thank you to TROPIX for, trusting me to help out here. So overall, just excited, and, can't wait for you guys to experience this.
Well said, D-Fresh. Appreciate you. I don't know, is this a hard stop at 5 p.m. or 1 hour? Or can I say something?
Of course you can say something.
No, amazing. So also during the performances, Mattis and Jay are also performing. So you're going to get different renditions of the song. So it's not just me DJing. You're going to hear a vocal version and maybe an acoustic version. They're surprising me too. So I don't know what they're going to do. So, but that's also a component. So just so you guys know, everything is live as well on the website, well, on the metaverse too. So everything is live, the Shopify integration, and we're ready and all set. So I don't know if you want to tease or drop the link or what we should do with this, but actually one more thing. If you guys don't have a VRM, you guys can use the TROPIX one, not the one that I'm going to be, because I'm a little custom, but I got a TROPIX character VRM that you guys can use. I tweeted it. I don't know, because I know there are non-clones in here as well. So if you guys do want your own clone your own TROPIX for the weekend character avatar, just let me figure it out. Oh, there's also a Snapchat lens, which is crazy, which I didn't even mention. So there's lots of ways. I saw you just pin that as well. There's a lot of stuff, and I was surprised too, and that's what's so special about this community. So let me just find here's the VRM. I got it. So I'm gonna pin this one on top here.
Yeah, and also, guys, we're collecting visuals, any videos that you guys record, any screen recordings. Please send it either to TROPIX, RTFKTcreators, or me, Fairy Liquid. We would really appreciate it. We want to make a really cool video at the end of it, so the more we have, the better. We have B Dot up on stage. Hi, how's it going?
It's going well. Thank you for allowing me to speak in your space. I wanted to say I love the movement of Artifact. I've been a big fan for a while. I wanted to reach out to you and your community to let you guys know that if there's anything at all that I can help with, please feel free to reach out. I'm an iOS developer. I'm a 3D artist. I own several music streaming platforms. I own a couple Web3 platforms. And I retired at the age of 32, and I made it a point to basically start getting back into art because I was an art major in college, and I kind of stopped working on art for a while. So if there's anything possible that I can help the community out with, please feel free to let me know. I'm a big fan of the art. I'm a really big fan of the technology and Artifact space. If you go down to the comments section on the bottom of this thread, you'll see a couple derivatives that I just created in my spare time. Again, I love the brand. I love what you're doing. I actually created the world's first sneaker marketplace in the App Store a few years ago, or several years ago now. So the whole, the coordination with Nike, that I love it. So please just keep doing what you guys are doing. It's truly impressive, and I love the brand. I love the art. I just wanted to say I'm an ally. I come in peace. And if there's anything I can do to help, please just reach out and let me know.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I also want to give a massive shout out to Beb, who helped create everybody's VRMs. Legend. Absolute legend. We love you so much. And I think Dark Data, he helped a lot with TROPIX as well. TROPIX, do you have anybody else that you want to shout out?
Yeah, I'll give a couple shout outs. Also, I didn't even have time to show people, but again, we have 3 weeks, but Dark Data actually made a full music video with my clone and other clones. So it's a little animated video for the full song. So you'll see that soon, but not yet. Again, we got to surprise you a couple times throughout the weekends, right? Got to make the most. So, I mean, there's a lot of people involved. Like D-Fresh said, I worked with, On Cyber and Showtime and Bonfire, Lens, which is all platforms, and shout out to Artifact Creators, really the fam. Shout out to Foud and Cass and Ferry and everyone here listening in. It means a lot, but there's a lot of people again like that put it all together, and it starts with the metaverse build with specific OBJ. My friend Austin Kenneth did all the box design, so every product is different. The stickers also are designed custom by him. My friend Alex also helped me with the physical box, D-Fresh with the music integration, and then streaming viewing party. So another onboarding, shout out to Kevin here. He's going to actually be streaming on Twitch through the experience. So if you can't get into the metaverse, you'll be able to watch someone else experience everything. So shout out to Kevin for doing the streaming viewing party. And then the VRM avatars, obviously Beb, and shout out to Ferry, shout out to everyone who's part of that, Roostin for doing the cape and making that happen. And Dark Data, obviously animations, and Regis, I don't know how to say it, but also made a cool render. And shout out to whoever made the one with the card too. I don't know who it was, but that was amazing from the community team. But yeah, it took a lot of people. But again, it means a lot to me that you guys want to support this. And it's tough. Like, it's being a music artist, it's a roller coaster. Like, you put a lot of time and effort to it, but like, some people are all talk with supporting in terms of like, when you do a release at an independent artist, is like, you look at it and you're like, oh, like, what is, like, it's tough. Like, you get in your head too, but I'm really excited for tonight. I'm really excited to see people, really get excited about like getting my first music NFT or getting the box or wanting to rep the bucket. Because again, like, want to really think about this the right way and do something again that has all the intentions for building something that's sustainable, but also connects the story, but also connects everything of who I am and how I've built over the last 10 years.
Let's get it, baby. TROPIX, thank you so much for always bringing the vibes, because we need it. And if there's anything, Foud, Cass, you guys want to say, any last few words?
No.
Sorry, shout out Boboch as well.
Let's go,
BOBOCH. They're
Boboch.
helping on the back end. Yeah, helping Tony as well from On Cyber. Yeah, sorry. They're the ones that have like a 75 message group chat that I'm not looking at right now. So they're making sure the metaverse is compatible as much as possible, where it's not lagging, because there's a lot going on. Moving lights that I've never seen in On Cyber before too. So I think that's another teaser that we have to just drop the link, but I'll give it back to Cass here. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I'm proud of you, dude. I remember about a year ago we were all talking about random things like this, especially once like the pods came out, and now you're doing a lot of super super dope stuff. Like I think like Foud and everybody was saying at the start, I didn't expect to enjoy this so much already, but we've just had like random dance circles and a whole bunch of just stupid stupid troll conversations. That's like the best part. It is really just a fun experience if you just jump in. So I'm excited, and I know TROPIX got the vibes. He just knows what he's doing behind the deck, so it's gonna be fun to watch him do his thing. So y'all jump in. The tweet is pinned at the top. If you go check out Kevin's page as well, Kevin on Earth, he got the link out there for everybody. So
yeah, /for the weekend on cyber.io /for the weekend. I'm about to drop the website link in there too. It's time to release that, unleash the website.
Let's get everybody retweeting TROPIX right now.
Oh, you want me to? All right, let me
let it out. Let's let everybody rip out on this. Let's get everybody in the party.
Let it rip.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to disappear for 45 minutes because I have to set up everything and take a deep breath and get ready for the party. But people can enjoy, like you said, like the shit talk that goes on in the community and in the chats. I love it. All right. So I just dropped it in there, but I don't know. Should I drop both links? I guess. Here we go. I'm just gonna drop it all in one thing. Okay.
And then can you pin it to the top?
Okay. Yeah. Thinking about it quick. Okay. For the weekend, I got you, fam. But no, really appreciate everyone here for listening and taking the time. I know time is super important, especially on a Friday when you can have plans for the weekend. This is your plans, and I appreciate you. all, you know?
Hell yeah. The power of community. Look at everybody coming together, everyone helping out, everyone vibing. Fal, did you want to say something?
No, not much. Just yeah, really looking forward to it, and it was really sweet. I just want to say thank you for TROPIX about a week ago. DM me and was just like, yo, I know you like my parties and I know you like making clothes, so I just wanted to let you know, we got something big coming up. And I had like just totally gone. I hadn't touched Blender for a month, but basically since Zelda came out, the evil Zelda, and I just immediately jumped on Blender and spent the whole evening like just making and creating, and it's just got me back into the spirit and the vibe of it all. So I just want to say thank you for that, and yeah, can't wait for the party.
Amazing. No, I appreciate you. I know I had to give you the files of it because I know you do your unique stuff and people are gonna see or like, how'd you do that? Like, and I know you spent a lot of time into it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm about to pin it right now. Here we go. So I just dropped both links. I both the website, which is now live officially, and the On Cyber World that you can now join in if you guys want to start checking out some of the texts on the sides and prepare for the party in 45 minutes. So let me just do this.
We got some prizes for people who join our dance circle.
Yeah, I might be giving away something during the party too. So I don't like to, spread that around on Twitter because, I want people who are there really, to have a good time to know about it. So see ya in 45.
That's real.
Yeah, I won't be tweeting about the giveaway. Uh-oh. But yes, the links are live now. If you guys can retweet, support that, means a lot. Obviously, we're going to be retweeting that and supporting that when the Metaverse party is officially live. But jump on in, have a good time, good vibes. Check out the cabanas, check out the experience. Make sure you take screenshots, videos, and listen to For the Weekend. Like, definitely listen to the song. I mean, I know we're going to end with it, but it's available on all platforms right now.
Congratulations, TROPIX, on all your hard work. It's paying off, and we are very, very lucky to have you. I'm going to play the amazing song now, and we're going to end it here, but it doesn't end. The party don't stop. We're going to rock. Please show up, and once you do, make a circle, okay? We like circles on Cyber, and shout out to On Cyber as well. They're freaking amazing. We love you guys so much. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See you later. Bye.
You can play the whole song.
The whole song.
That's totally fine.
Thank you for the permission.
Worker bots are now known as twerker bots.
Amazing. He is adorable though.
Can I play the song? Thanks, guys.
It's too late, don't know why I'm up, but I stayed and I fell off. I don't play to be run up, but I got one day, can't mess it up. Every time she come by, real life, no FaceTime. So now let's waste the night, sunset till sunrise. You don't need tomorrow, so there ain't no point in sleeping. All these models in the hills, so you can keep me for the weekend, for the weekend. She bite right back. Used to how when we had my last. Tryna pull me on the dance floor. It's too late, I only got one night. Sorry, but tomorrow gotta catch that flight. So when I pull up, I might be the last one, so let's do it right. You gon' leave tomorrow, so there ain't no point in sleeping. All these models in the hills, so you can keep me for the weekend, for the weekend. For the weekend. So we can't waste no time. One night that I'm not staying, cause it's not real. I might just love you when I'm faded. So we can't waste no time. One night that I'm not staying, cause it's not real. I might just love you when I'm faded. It'll be tomorrow, so there ain't no point in sleeping. All these models in the hills, so you can keep me for the weekend, for the weekend.
This is the breakdown that I was talking about.